Oh, that one's broken. Damn it. No OS found. Crap. Ah, there we go. uh, well, I'm still doing like basic PC repair at the minute because I'm quite a low level. I'm only level 4. Yeah. It's quite funny because when I was building my PC, um, I heard about PC Building Simulator, and I was like, nah, surely there isn't a game. So I YouTubed it and I saw that there was a game, and now it's free on the Epic Store. So I thought I'd just see what it's like, and it's actually not bad. It's actually quite realistic to PC building, but there's a couple of inconsistencies which aren't true to actual PC building. No, from the Epic Store, they give away a game like once a week. I mean, I'm not a big gamer, but that bunker game that I got and this, it's just something to show on screen while we talk about prep and stuff, basically. Not that many people actually join me for these types of streams, but that's not a big deal, really. Right. I've got to... But then again, I wouldn't have ever believed a few years ago that there would be a prepper game. So it's quite funny, the stuff that's out now. The Prepper Bunker game. It's hard. I haven't really played it much beyond like a few attempts. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And the company that did it, Team 17, they did all the best Amiga games back in the day, in the 90s. And yeah, that game's hard. So I haven't really got on with it much because it's just too difficult. I think when I was doing that stream, I got to like day 12 or 13, which was like the best I'd ever got to. Yeah, it eats up a lot of time. And like I said, I'm not really a big gamer, so I'll always be like interested in gaming a bit because I was interested in it as a kid. So, but nah, I don't really spend much time doing it. But anyways, while this is benchmarking, I can show you my PC office. So this is where I fix my PCs. This is my office chair. You can get extra workbenches, but I'm not at that level yet. And then I'll fix this one. Yeah, it's canny. Somebody should bring out a prepper game like Mr. Prepper, but like this, where you've got to like arrange your preps and you know, obtain preps and I don't know, get different gear and like and then you go out to the woods and then complete tasks. $16.54. Shoot. Oh, whoa. It only just passed it. Shit. Oh well, it's still past it though. I need to remove it. Yeah. Someone should just bring out like a prepping simulator. You get your gear, you got your bag, you're in your home, you stuff different things into your bugger bag, you go to the woods, you do practice. You know, lighting fires, just all that sort of stuff. And then you could go into like apocalypse mode where the stuff hits the fan. But obviously, I mean, that wouldn't be practical practical prepping, but it could give you like decent knowledge, you know. I think I've got to okay. What was this one? I3. Oh yeah. There's been some really good videos showing the erupting. It looks amazing. Just amazes me that after all this time, there's still so much heat and energy in the planet. It's amazing. But even so, like that eruption, on the scale of eruptions, is small. Right. Let's collect my rewards. Upgrade. 3D mark score of 2607. Yeah, it looks awesome. He's only got an i3 in this computer. He needs a score of 2607. Oh, damn. This part that's just been unlocked. Arctic Freezer 33 Esports 1 yellow. That's the exact same CPU cooler as I've got. Yeah, I do these live streams hoping people will come and talk about prepping, but nobody ever comes. So this guy needs more RAM, and he needs a much better CPU and a better graphics card. MSI 960. I think it does, yeah. But like I said, not many people watch, so it doesn't really add much, to be honest. But yeah, it does contribute to the stats. Everybody must be out on the lash. Or they're watching other more interesting channels. Oh, this graphics card's vertically fitted. Wait. Which one did I get for this? Upgrade graphics card. Shoot. It's saying it's not enough. Bastard. Must be this one. Oh, what? 560 OC. Huh. I'm not sure. I made it. Hey, you're right, Candle. I mean, a lot of it's pretty true to actual PC building, but there is some stuff which it doesn't cover. So it's not exactly. I wouldn't say it's a teaching tool because there's things that it doesn't cover. And I need to get a better graphics card for this PC. What's the best one I've got? GTX 980. Surely it. Shoot. Surely that must do it. Hey, okay. That did it. I didn't get a good enough graphic card to begin with. Yeah. I mean, it's actually pretty chill, you know? You just do some troubleshooting, replace this part, replace that part, bish bosh, stick it together. It's not too bad really, but I've messed up a couple of times. Like there, I didn't get a good enough graphic card to begin with, so I had to spend some cash to get another one. But I mean, I could probably use them in other PCs. But all this used stuff I can sell, which I can claim some cash back from. Right, last one. What's up with this one? Oh yeah, I need to get a 3D. Yeah, that's what happened to me, Candle. When I was putting my PC together, I bought an APU with the graphics on the chip, and then I bought a dedicated GPU when I was able to afford it. But at the time, it was really on a knife edge, you know, like what graphics card I could afford. So I went for a 1050, but it was the GTX version. And I thought, oh, that'll do me for now, because I was expecting to replace it within a year anyways. And then all this COVID stuff happened, and then graphic card shortage happened. So basically now I'm stuck with a GTX 1050, and it's only got 2 GB of VRAM. And now, because there's such a huge graphic shortage and graphic cards are so expensive, I basically can't afford to replace it. So, I mean, it does work for what I need, but it's going to come to the point soon where the software keeps getting updated. They're just going to use more VRAM, and then eventually my graphic card isn't going to be able to cut it. But I'm trying to look for a 1050 Ti, which has got 4 GB of VRAM, because really the graphic card itself is powerful enough for what I need. It's just the VRAM, the amount of memory that it's got, just isn't enough. So I'm basically just trying to look for a 1050 Ti. And even though that it's an old card, it's still a really, really good card, you know? I mean, the 1050 Ti is still really, really popular. And it came out in like 2017 or so. So yeah, but I mean, I've seen a 1050 Ti on eBay, but it was like 280 quid or something, like double. But you know, I'm kicking myself because I went for the 1050, the GTX 1050, the cheaper one. But the Ti at the time was only like 20 quid more. And I'm kicking myself because I should have just spent the 20 quid more and got the Ti, because, I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but if I'd only spent that 20 quid more, then I wouldn't have this problem that I've got now. So you've got a 10. Is it an EVGA by any chance? Is it the EVGA 1050 Ti? Because I mean, if you upgrade, I'll take it. Right, what's wrong with this PC? I've got to get a 3D Mark score of 2607. Shoot, I'm not even sure if I've got the parts to get that score. MSI. I mean, if it works. Right, what do I got to do here? I think I got a faster processor and a faster graphics card. GTX 960 gaming. Oh yeah. So I'm going to replace the graphics card, stick more RAM in, and then put a better processor in. And then that should give me the 3D Mark score that I'm after. Memory. I'll do the memory first. In dual channel mode. That should help. What country are you in, Canada? Oops, I didn't put the CPU shield down. Oh, Manchester. Oh, okay. So you're in Britain. Yeah, I mean, keep me in mind if you do get to upgrade your card. If you keep me in mind, because if you've got a 1050 Ti, then I might take that off your hands, maybe. Right, so I need to stick a better... Which one's the best? I'll stick this one in. Wait. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. No, I can't see the link. And I mean, if it's an MSI 1050 Ti, I'll just Google it or whatever. Right. Right, stick the case back on. Yeah, it's I really wish I'd got a 1050 Ti when I had the chance. But I mean, who knew? Who knew there'd be a flippin' Who knew there'd be a massive global shortage of components, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I think I've seen that one actually. Yeah. I mean, oops. I need to install 3D Mark. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. Like, I mean, if it's a good card and it works, then you'll probably get to upgrade your graphic card before I do. That's for sure. But I've looked at. There's a 3060 EVGA 3060 on Amazon. I think it's like 500 quid. I'm thinking of maybe just getting that because basically that'll be like the last graphics card I ever buy, probably. Like that thing would basically do me for years and years and years. So I might just have to bite the bullet and just get it. Yeah, I think I've actually got that one. Where is it? I think you can look at the PC specs while you're working on it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 3D Mark. Yeah, PC stats. No, it's 980. Let's have a look here. Yeah, MSI cards tend to they've quite a unique look about them. Like you can always tell when you're seeing a MSI card. Well, I hope I get a 3D Mark score because I've no idea how the parts I've got available are pretty much the best that I've got access to, so getting decent frame rate. Yeah, easy. What's that? 3986. What did I have to get? 2607. Oh yeah. Easy. Right, now I've got to remove it. Yeah, like when I was choosing which graphic card I was gonna get, it came down to either MSI or EVGA that I was gonna get, and I went with the EVGA. I'm glad I did, like, because even though it's an old card and it's only got 2 GB of RAM, it's a really good card. Like, I mean, I can't fault it at all. It's been great. But like I said, I was meant to have replaced it by now. But basically, stuff hit the fan, and I couldn't. I saw they ran the benchmark with a score of 2607, but they just ignored my budget. Huh? Oh yeah. That's because I bought a graphic card and then... No, wait. I don't get it. The particulars of this game, it's a bit finicky. Oh well. Hey, I made his PC better. Don't know what he's complaining about. Let's see. Well, he gave us a good review. Okay, thanks. Wait. Is that all the PCs? Wait, which one's this one? D. Faulkner. Where is he? Oh yeah, here we go. Yep. Well, 2 out of 3 satisfied customers. That's not too bad. Let's have a look. Update graphics card, upgrade to 16GB RAM. Oh no, I've done that one. 3D Mark score of 5270. Yeah. Yeah, it was either MSI or EVGA. But it was really close to me getting the MSI one. I think the only reason I didn't was because the EVGA one was cheaper. But yeah, there's EVGA 3060 on Amazon. I think I might just have to bite the bullet and get it. Because for 500 quid, that card is basically could do me for at least 5 years. I think it's I think those cards are PCI 4, even though that doesn't really matter much. I think it's PCI 4 compatible. Eventually I'll have to change all of my PC over to PCI 4 for the faster storage. Really, not for any much more reason than the faster storage options, really. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm still looking too. I'm just picking which one I'm gonna do next. Oh, it's his CPU. His CPU is bottlenecking the 3D Mark score. So if I just given him a better CPU, that should really beef up his score. Okay, I'll do that one. What's he got in an i3? He needs like the best one. An i7. What's his RAM like? 8 gigabytes. Get some extra RAM as well. Team group 2400. So he wants an MSI graphics card and a new hard drive. RX 470. Gaming X. I'll do at least 3. Let's have a look. What's this one? Can you build me a new PC? So if I get a 980. It's Titan XL 2133. Okay, that should do. Used, sell that. Used, sell that. Okay, should do. Video capture card. Not really. It wouldn't give us much more. There wouldn't be much of an advantage to that, really, to be honest. I don't need a better graphic card for streaming. I need a better graphic card for video editing, mainly. That's why I need a new graphic card. Yeah, it's not for streaming that I need one. Basically what I want to do is I'm basically working on the technical side of my videos. So I want to do like some fancier things in DaVinci Resolve. And that kind of like motion stuff, it eats up a lot of video RAM while you're editing your video. So I can't really do any like visual effects stuff. in Resolve at the minute because it uses up too much VRAM. The only thing I can really do at the minute is edit 1080p video and just doing like straight cuts with no fancy like text or particle stuff. Even like basic stuff, you need like just a lot more video RAM and a better card, basically. So, I mean, not that I'm going to do anything too complicated to begin with, but I do want to make the videos, you know, just a bit more visually appealing, like, and do some more like modern stuff in them. But unfortunately, that sort of thing needs a better graphic card. Yeah, you get so the DaVinci Resolve is free, but so there's the free version and then there's the studio version that you pay for. The free version's totally free. It doesn't restrict any of the features at all, but what the free version does restrict is access to your hardware. So on the free version, when you're exporting your video, and also like all the particle stuff I was talking about, it basically doesn't use your graphics card until you pay for the studio version. And then once you pay for the studio version, you get all of the graphically accelerated stuff when you're editing the video and when you're exporting the video. So like if you've got an NVIDIA card, you get access to the NVENC encoder. So then it outputs your video like a lot quicker. So basically the free version doesn't restrict you feature-wise. It just restricts what the speed of your working, because it's limiting access to your hardware, which I don't really agree with, to be honest. Like, and I've told Blackmagic this. I'm saying it's ridiculous because there's a lot of other video editing programs that don't restrict access to the hardware, and actually one of them, HitFilm Express, that's a really good video editing program, HitFilm, and their latest update, one of the specific things that update they just did is it improves even more the speed of the exporting, because it specifically says, oh, you get access to your video encoders. So all of the other video editing programs are not restricting it, and then DaVinci Resolve is. So I don't know. I think eventually they'll lift those restrictions because yeah, people will just move to a different video editor that outputs quicker. I don't know. It's really weird how they've done it. Like, and I gave them some feedback on it. I said, here, that's ridiculous. Like, I mean, restricting access to people's hardware. I mean, what's that about? It's pretty stupid. Replace hard drive. But actually, I've been doing like a different workflow. Like when I'm importing my files from my camera, I transcode them into a different format, and I've been working on a workflow at the minute, which means that the videos that I do are the quality is slightly lower, but I'm able to work on the videos a lot quicker to get around the hardware restrictions Resolve puts on you. Yeah, it is a bit weird. Like, I mean, that's like giving somebody a car and then having a limiter on the engine. So you can only get like half the horsepower out of your vehicle. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's it's stupid. Oh, here's a brand new car, mate, but we're only giving you half an engine. The fuck? This, oh, that's better. Right, get the hard drive in. Close the bay. Right, okay, replace the graphics card. Yeah, it is kind of like. So, are you prepping at the minute? I'm gonna do some videos about prepping for winter now, because yeah, I think this winter is gonna be a tough one. So I'm gonna do like, I'm doing like a channel update for my next video. And then a video after that is gonna be, I'm basically just gonna try and get people to start prepping now for winter, because these shortages are only gonna get worse. Like, I'm starting to see more and more talk about the shortages, and when there's more and more talk, there's going to be like more and more panic generated from that talk. So I mean, I'm starting to get preps in myself, because shit's going to get real this winter. Right, replace graphic card. Yeah, I think wait, which graphic card was I going to put in? Oh, it's the same one, isn't it? Yeah, I think things are going to get pretty bad this winter, like. I mean, basically, I'm not going to be able to put my heating on this winter. Like, with the prices of the fuel going up, I'm not going to be able to put my heating on. So I'm going to get myself like a sleeping bag and some extra clothing, some thick socks. I mean, I don't need to get that much because I've already got like a base layer, and you know, I've got clothing. Some of it's like thicker, you know, warmer stuff. And then I've got like lighter stuff for summer. But yeah, I'm going to get myself a sleeping bag, and I'm replacing me duvet with like a thicker one. Because I mean, especially the price of gas. I mean, geez. Hey, Jammer. I mean, people die every winter, every year. You know, I mean, that's sad. Like, but I think this winter, I think it could be worse. I think it could be much worse. Yeah, well, luckily I'm on a price freeze package. because I had to switch. I was with one of the energy companies, a smaller one, and then I had to switch because they weren't supplying the energy anymore. So I had to switch to a bigger utility provider. And then luckily, I switched to a price lock till next year. So my energy bill isn't going to go up until next April when we're coming out of winter. So I'm pretty lucky in that regard, but I'm still not going to be able to put my heating on this winter. No way. So I'm just investing in like I said, the sleeping bag, new duvet, and I mean, not much more I can do after that, really. Like, oh yeah, the jab, yeah. Well, that's what's going to cause the majority of the deaths, yeah. But they're basically forcing people into choosing whether to heat the homes or eat. I mean, like, are we in the Stone Age or something? Like, there's no way at this point in human evolution and society that anybody should be even considering that choice. I mean, it's absolutely freaking ridiculous. It's totally crazy. What are you up to, Jammer? Are you prepping for winter? I hope you are. Communism. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, the majority of the world's already under communism, simply because of the size of the population that's under its control. Like, there's just a very large population of the Earth's already under that control. Like, if communism only existed in some little backwalked country with a population of 100,000 people, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Yeah, staying ready. Yeah, good job, man. Always stay prepped. Oh, shoot. No OS. I need to stick the USB stick in. Here we go. Switch it off. Switch it on again. Computer technicians go-to fix. Turn it off, turn it on again. Yeah, the other thing I'm doing at the minute is having a big clear out and checking my preps, seeing where my holes are, and plugging them up. I've basically, what I've been doing is on Amazon, I've been seeing what I need, and then I've just been sticking them in like a shopping list. And then next week, like Thursday or something, I'm just going to stick them all in the basket and then pull the trigger, get all that stuff delivered, and then it's all practical stuff. It's not like frivolous stuff that I don't need. It's all like stuff I need for winter, like new duvet, the sleeping bag. Just dump all the stuff in the basket, pull the trigger on it, and then get it delivered. But yeah, I'm just going to basically start really start just prompting people to get ready now, because the longer that they leave it, the harder it's going to be to get their preps. Like, what was it I was looking at? Oh yeah, I'm trying to find like food buckets. You know, where you see like 6 month, 1 year supply of food, like emergency rations and things like that. I was looking on Amazon for emergency rations. I couldn't find any, like nothing that was within my budget. And last year, for definite, it was very easy to find 6 month, 1 year supplies of food. And then I went onto a website, which I've been on like a couple of years ago, and I was looking through their long-term food options that they had, like 6 month, a year, 3 months, and I went on the list, just viewing them all, you know, not like filtered or anything. And on this website, all of their options were mostly sold out, just not available. And it seems like even websites that specialize in like emergency food supplies, dehydrated, you just add water, you know, and then you've got like a meal. Those websites are starting to get completely out of stock. No, but there was though, because like a year or two ago, you went on these websites and they had everything in stock. And you went on Amazon, you looked up Mountain House on Amazon, and you would see like the Mountain House boxes, 6 months, 1 year supply of food. You try searching for that now, you can't see it. It's just all completely gone. And it's so hard to find like a 6 month. Because what I was going to do, because at the minute, if I found like a 6 month option of food, like emergency food, like right now I could get it because I've saved up, and that was the one thing I was going to do. I was going to get like a 6 month, 1 year supply of food in the property, like dehydrated, just add water, heat up, and then that's it, you know, just as an emergency backup. But I was searching for it on Amazon and these other websites, and I just can't find any. So I've been looking at Knorr, who do soups. They've got these buckets on Amazon, which give you like what was it? There's like a smaller one which gives you like 4 liters of soup, and then I think they had like another bucket which was like gives you 24 liters or 32 liters of soup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the smaller one. Next week I'm gonna order just a smaller one of one flavor, and then I'm gonna test it just to see if I like the soup. And then I'm gonna get like the bigger box of the Knorr soup, simply because I can't find any of these like 6 month, 1 year supplies. So it's pretty bad at the minute. Like, even to be a prepper, it's there's stuff that you would like to get as a prepper, but it's just it's out of stock, or it's just not available. Do I vacuum seal my preps? No, because I don't have anything that I would really benefit from vacuum sealing at the minute. I mean, I've got rice, but I don't have a vacuum sealer, so I don't really need one right now, to be honest. I've just got the rice in the original packets and I haven't opened them. and I keep them in an area which is pretty dry, pretty doesn't get humid or anything like that. It's in a nice dry place. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about getting a vacuum sealer a while ago, but to be honest, I wouldn't use it that often. I mean, I should do really. Like, what I should do is I should get a shed load of rice and vacuum seal it and stick it in a big tub. That's what I should do. But I don't know. I mean, the preps I've got are the preps I've got. I mean, I can't. I can get quite a few. I can get quite a few preps in soon, but I don't want to get like stuff that I won't use, you know. Because I've got to think really hard about what I get. But luckily, I mean, with all this nonsense that's been going on for the past couple of years, one good thing about it is I've become like a better prepper, you know, because I never used to have much food on hand in the property. I would just go to the shops and get what I wanted when I needed it. But now I've got like probably, hard to say really, like, but I think I've probably got 3 months or more of food at the minute. So if I really wanted to, I could stay here for 3 months and I'd be fine. But with everything that's going on at the minute, I think I need at least double that. Yeah, space, yeah. I mean, I'm quite lucky because I've got like a fair bit of space. But I don't want like preps like piled high in each room because then they would be in plain view of people, you know. Um, if you came around to where I live, like you wouldn't think that there's a prepper living here. Because I don't have like, stuff, piled high everywhere, or I don't have any visual clues at all that I'm a prepper. Because if people come around to your property, like people who check your electrics every now and then, or even just friends and family, like if they were to come around to a property and they've seen these like prepper shows on TV, and then they would have come around to my place and this like prepper type gear stacked up to the ceiling, they'd be like, "Oh, you're a prepper then." And I don't want any visual clues that I am a prepper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it is like, I mean, you see all these preppers on YouTube, and I mean, I'm guilty of it to a certain extent, obviously, because I'm on YouTube. But you see all these YouTubers on preppers, like the bigger YouTubers, and they're showing off, like, what they've got. And there was one prepper, I wouldn't say which prepper it was, like, but he was showing off like this storage rack that he had against the wall, and he was showing like he had all his preps in there, just loads of shelves, you know, just all full of stuff. And he moved the camera, and all this shelving was next to like a back door to his property with like a huge window in the door. And I was like, whoa. I was just like, so I put a message in the comments, and I was like, dude, you really need to cover that stuff up, because if anyone just walks around the back of there, looks through his window, just sees all these shelves just full of stuff. I mean, he's basically just, he might as well stick a big neon sign outside his property saying, hey, Prep's here, with a big arrow. I mean, it's, you got to be really careful, like. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty crazy, like, you know, you've got to be so careful, like. Read. Need to fix this PC. Upgrade the RAM. Yeah, so, I mean, the people that you've got to most worry about, really, like, regarding OPSEC, is your neighbors. Because your neighbors know a lot of information about you. Simply because they live next to you. I mean, my neighbors probably, you know, they, because you're a creature of habit, you know, so you go to the shops at certain times, you wake up at certain times, you go to bed at certain times, you're out of the property for a certain amount of time, and your neighbors know all this information about you. Like, I know a lot of stuff about my neighbors. Not that I would ever use it against them, but, you know, simply because I live next to them. I know a lot of information about my neighbors. I don't know all of their names or where they work, but I know pretty much when they're in and when they're out. Upgrade the graphics card. 98, that's the one. Mike Helton. No, what's he about? Shortages in yeah, I heard there was a different prepper. I think he lives in the same area, and he was saying the same thing. But there's a lot of preppers in America, in lots of different areas, like states, and they're pretty much all saying the same thing now, like that there's huge shortages. Mike Helton. Hang on a minute. Let me make a note of him. I'll have a look at him after this live stream. I think I may already be subscribed to him, actually. The name sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I'm already subscribed to him, but to be honest, I don't have a lot of time to look at people's videos these days. So I get behind. I'm subscribed to like 240 channels or something, and I only just got the time the other day to catch up with them. Right. PC. Okay. I think I'm nearly done with this one. Yeah, I think I know who you. Yeah, I think I am subscribed to him. I think I know who you mean now. Yeah, he's a good guy. No ego or nonsense. Yeah, that's the best way to be, man. I mean, best way to be. Just be chilled out and cool and just try and put out the best videos about prepping that you can, you know. And hopefully it helps someone what you're doing. But I tell you one thing, like, oh shoot, I think I put that graphic card in the PC that I was going to put in this one. Crap. I tell you one thing though, like this COVID nonsense, all these big preppers that you see on YouTube, right? Every single prepper, big channel, small channel, at the beginning of 2020, every single one of them, including me, was caught out by this COVID nonsense, and they were going to the shops, and they were getting preps that they were missing. It gave them a really big rude awakening, like every single one of them, and people who aren't on YouTube, preppers who don't even make prepping content. Every single prepper was caught out by what happened at the beginning of last year. Home and personal security. Actually, I did a video 2 or 3 months ago, and I covered. I think it's called beefing up security or something. Oh yeah, every single prepper was caught out by this at the beginning. Um, most of the population that don't prep are still not prepared for what's coming, but I think it's made people who prep. It's definitely made them a better prepper because it's made me a much better prepper. Like things I have now and the way that I prep now is so much different, but it's a lot better than what it was like getting on to 2 years ago now. Yeah, I did a video recently beefing up security, and I talk about a couple of little things that I've got for my property. I've got like a sticker which goes on the outside of my window, just saying that there's an alarm. And then I've got the little GHB circular puck thing, which detects loud noise and vibrations. And I've got that on the inside, but it's behind the sticker, so you can't see it from the outside. It's basically just detects vibration and loud noise, and then it gives off an alarm. So yeah, that's the only little thing I've done with this my security, and it's obviously it's more of a deterrent. It doesn't actually increase like security of me and the property, but it's just a deterrent which wasn't there before. But those little GHB alarm things, they're really cool. Like, and I got like I think there was 5 in the pack. There was 4 or 5, and I've only got one of them installed. So I was thinking of actually sticking a second one in, but I don't know, because like I say in the video, if you've got like stickers warning people about security and cameras, it's almost an invitation for them to test your security. So the only one that I've got up is on like a window, which you can't see that it's there unless you're actually standing outside the window and you made the effort to come right up to the property, you know. One point of entry. Thinking of putting an additional steel shutter in the hallway. Yeah. So it detects vibration and loud noise. So, like it's quite funny because I forget to turn it off in the mornings, and then sometimes I'll go outside and stick some stuff in my bin, and when I close the door behind me, it goes off. So it detects loud noise as well. So if you were to slam a door in your house, in your property, then it would go off. But yeah, so vibrations. So like if somebody went to like try and jimmy your door, it would go off. Yeah, it's they're pretty good. Like check them out, and you can stick them anywhere. Like you could stick them on your door. You could stick them on the window. Yeah, you could stick them anywhere really. Like. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, hang on a minute. Additional steel shutter. Yeah, but how would that affect if you had to get out, like, or if there was a fire? Because you got to think about this stuff. Like, it might even violate like, and I know it's a lot of BS, but if you stick a shutter in and there was a fire inspector came around to your property, then it might violate like fire safety regulations. So you got to be kind of careful with that. Yeah, but if a fire safety dude was to see it, then you might say it violates even though you might not close it, just the fact that it exists might cause you a problem. Okay, let's do this PC. Wait. I'm gonna see if I can sell some stuff first because I don't want a load of junk in my inventory. Yeah, but you got to think like, if you had to get out, is that the only point of entry? Like, do you have to go through that shutter if something was to happen? Or just say that you were incapacitated for some reason. Would it delay you getting help? Like, would it delay emergency services from getting to you if you needed help? Or you can get out the window. Ah, okay. As long as you've got another exit point, yeah, that sounds fine. You just don't want to do anything which could hinder you, you know? Wait, how the hell? Where's the cable for this bloody thing? The hell? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a long way, but if you don't land right, you'd be screwed. I can't find the damn cable for this CPU cooler. Yeah, those puck things that I've got. You could stick one on your front door and your back door. They'd be out of view, but if someone was to try and kick your door in, it could give you a bit of warning, and you'd be able to get more ready. You'd be able to give you some time to take action. Ah, there it is. Bloody hell! You can't really get a good. You can't get a good view of some of the cables on these things. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, you could stand on a stepping stool, and you could step off that stepping stool back on the floor, and even that is enough to give you a serious injury if it goes wrong. Right. Put the cooling back on. Oops. Right, what else did I get? 980 Ti. I think I was just replacing the CPU. Let's give that a shot. Oh well, you'll probably be alright, but I'm just saying, like, it's better to be safe than sorry. You might want to get yourself, like, nice big thick bit of rope or something, and find out, look for a bit of furniture in your property, or a really sturdy something that you could tie it to. Just a thought, like, I mean, I used to live in a first floor flat, and I thought about getting like a big thick piece of rope just as an option. I never did get it, but I did think about it. Oops, forgot about the USB drive. Yeah, that's something I wish that the property I live in had. I wish it had fire doors, because they're good. Like, they're good for reducing unwanted noise, but they're also good for security. And they're thick, you know. What I'd like is I'd like a fire door, because I've got like my front door And then there used to be another door in this property, because you can see like there's like a border, and you can see where hinges used to be for a door, like an internal door. What I'd like is a fire door, a nice thick fire door, with like a controlled access keypad on it. So if you're inside the property, you could just push the handle down and turn the thing so you could get out easy. But if you're on the other side coming into the property, you'd need to know the access code or have a key. But the property I'm in at the minute is rented, so I can't make my own adjustments to it, you know. So crap! I didn't get the 3D Mark score that I need. Shoot. 3D Mark of 5270. I don't even think I can get that. Wait. Incomplete case. What? Oh, shoot. I done messed up here. What the hell? Incomplete case. What have I messed up? Wait. Incomplete case. What the hell? Oh. God damn it. Was that little bit? Right. That should be done now. Yep. Okay. Boxing. No, I don't really watch boxing because the boxing that people do now is not really proper boxing, so I can't be bothered to watch it. It's not like how boxing used to be. It's just beat someone around the head until you give them brain damage. It's bullshit. Proper boxing is a lot tougher. The last time I made time for boxing was when Mike Tyson was fighting what's his name? What's his name? He's like, you know what I mean? Like, crap, what's his name? The British boxer, Frank Bruno. That's it. Frank Bruno. When Frank Bruno was fighting Mike Tyson, that was the last time. That was the last time I made time for boxing. And he was fighting in America. And I was only a little kid, like, and we got up early in the morning and stuck the radio on to listen to the match. But that was back in the 1980s. That was the last time I made time for boxing. It was back in the 1980s. And after that, nah, can't be bothered. Because it was quite a big thing at the time, like Frank Bruno fighting Mike Tyson. That was a huge deal at the time. When did I start this stream? 2 hours ago. I think I'll stop it here for tonight. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I was hoping more people would come and talk about prepping with us, but wasn't that many people joined, really. But cheers for joining, dude, again. And the other guy, I don't know if he's still here. But yeah, cheers for joining and for the chat. I'll see you soon, no doubt. Yeah, you too, man. Good night.